Powerful evil.
What the
We
hell?
call him Dracula.
Wow, spoilers.
What?
Hi there, everyone, and welcome to 127 Reacts, where we react to trailers every Monday and Wednesday. I'm Jeff, and I'm joined by Dominic.
Hello.
Alex. And Yule. Wow, look at that. And today we are talking about the last voyage of the
Demeter.
Demeter.
Oh wow, look at you struggling with your words.
Well,
Demeter.
you know what?
How the turns of table.
Say Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
Shalom Hayek. Anyways,
Dimitri?
Ina?
this film is from Universal. Do you guys want me to tell you kind of what it's about? Or
I
not?
want to go blind. I want to go
Blind?
blind.
Okay.
I don't know shit about this.
All right, then we're not going to give pre-thoughts. We're just going to go into it blind, even though some of us may know what this is about. And we'll talk about that in our post-thoughts. We'll talk about it in our post-thoughts.
I was honestly hoping Jeff didn't know the premise.
I kind of just heard. I know. I mean, we'll get to that. We're going to watch the trailer. We're going to give our post-thoughts. And we're going to give our individual scores, followed by a compiled studio score. So please stay tuned till the end. Anyways, we're going to watch this trailer.
Excuse me?
Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
What the
We
hell?
call him Dracula.
Wow, spoilers.
What?
Alright.
Fucking
No
spoilers.
fucking way.
From Romania to London. Shipping private crates.
I love Game of Thrones.
Contents unknown. Out at sea with no land in sight.
Getting there working.
He's a doctor.
You dress like a learned man.
University of Cambridge.
Where's that guy from?
I
don't know.
Walking Dead?
Yeah.
For timely arrival in London.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me show you the ship.
Oh.
This here is Huckleberry. We don't
Where's
always
first to
like this
die?
get the eels clear.
Yep.
Demeter's a fine boat, no doubt.
Wow.
Something ripped apart the animals. All the livestock? This looks like a bite.
Search the ship. Everywhere.
With the polka dot man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
What? What song is this?
Night it drinks our blood.
Smashing Pumpkins?
He is
Smashing Pumpkins.
It's like
We call
Sneakle.
him Dracula.
LeBron James.
He's coming! Did you see the size of that bloody thing? I'm gonna kill the cursed thing.
He is on this ship, which means that we will never leave it.
The devil is real. May God have mercy on us all.
I did not expect them to use that song.
Can I go first?
Sure.
Of course.
Besides the song choice, which kind of ruined the mood of it, I really like this trailer. This is like the first, I'm not even going to say Darkverse, but the first Universal horror classic remake that actually looks scary. That actually looks like it's trying to be a fucking horror movie. It took them this long to figure it out. So I have hope for this. This is great. This is, if you guys don't know the story of Dracula, the original story, basically he's moving away from Transylvania and he's coming to America. Half the fucking book and half of the fucking old movies, especially Nosferatu, is all about realty. He's just chatting with this realtor guy on buying a house in America and packing up all of his shit. and sending it on a boat to America to move to his new house. Essentially, that's what it is. So this is that boat trip after he's sold his castle, after when he's heading to America. This is that story in between, which is kind of glossed over in all the iterations. I haven't read the book because it's a lot of realty shit, and I don't give a fuck about realty. So I'm excited. This looks good. I like the vampire design. It's like Nosferatu. I love that old classic shit. And it's a period piece. I mean, what was I saying about all the Darkverse stuff back in the day when we talked about that? This everybody's trying to do fucking modern takes. It's all about the fucking period piece. You get it in the right time period and you set the tone right, you can make it scary. This looks good. I'm gonna give this like an 8.5. Honestly, I think it's, now comparatively to like other horror films, like this isn't wild or anything, but for this story, for these people who have been trying to get it right forever, man, this looks great.
I want to follow you because I agree with the horror element. It's not scary, but this is like what the Pope's Exorcist is right now. It's like that action thriller, but it's got horror elements to it, but in a good way. It feels like this is like something you'd go see, like, as a 13-year-old kid, and like first horror movie in theaters or something like that. It's really cool, actually, really unique too. I don't know anything about Dracula lore or any of that shit, but like I'm just kind of sold on it being these people are stranded on a boat in the middle of this raging storm, and like they're just got to deal with Dracula or die. It looks like a really fun film. I kind of want to go see this in theaters. Like again, it's like a scary enough, not scary, but I guess it's like that enough of a horror vibe to like make it fun. I think seeing this in theaters would be a good time. I don't think I'm super geeked, but I do definitely want to see it. I'm gonna give it an 8. Solid. I just think the extra Dracula stuff is like, it's also a vampire. That's cool. As long as they do that tastefully, don't be too weird about it, I'd be okay with it. I think 8's where I'm at.
Who wants to go next?
Froze right there on the thumbs up.
I'll go. I'm really glad I wasn't told anything beforehand. It would have been nice if there wasn't that like supercut in the beginning. That basically just said, "Hey, this is a boat and that's Dracula." And I'm like, oh, okay. Whoa. So that definitely took me back, and this is something like I'm not versed on Dracula lore at all. So to me, like Dracula on a boat is so far fetched. Like like two things that don't go together. I've just been accustomed to Dracula in a fucking Transylvania type shit. So I was immediately intrigued, and like yeah, like period piece, I'm always in for it, and just the vibe overall just looked really good. It didn't look too cheesy at all. Actually, it didn't really look cheesy at all. And yeah, I like that Dracula in this looks like an evil being. They didn't go the fucking charming, sexy, suave man route that can turn into a. Even though I do love Van Helsing the movie, still to this date the best werewolf designs. And Dracula in that, was like, I guess like a theatrical version of Dracula. But this one looked really fucking cool. The music did throw me off a little bit, like everyone said. Man, I'm really excited. Before I give my score, is this Dark Universe? Is it supposed to be?
I'm not sure.
Everything's Dark Universe at this
You want me to
point.
confirm?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I do that?
The Last Voyage of Demeter.
Is this part of that at all?
Wasn't Renfield supposed to be part of it too? So
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Well, 'cause now-
Renfield
really?
was. Yeah,
that's what Jeff was saying.
yeah.
So
Because
now they have 3 Draculas.
well, when we looked it up back when we did the Darkverse episode, Renfield was part of the Darkverse. They said, but also they gave the Darkverse to Blumhouse. So Invisible Man was supposed to be one iteration. Renfield, I guess, is another, and then I suppose this one is a different.
Just kill the Darkverse.
I'm not sure.
As far as the Wikipedia says, I'm not seeing any references to Darkverse. We'll see if Universal has
Yeah,
anything
this
on it.
might be a standalone thing.
Which, that's really nice to hear. It's a breath of fresh air to get like a standalone film that's
Yeah, you
just
don't feel
no
like you're-
franchise, anything. Yeah.
No strings attached. It's just you're watching
Right.
one movie and then it's that. Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
back the one night stands. Come on, guys.
I think I'm gonna go with Jeff. I'm gonna give it 8.5. Yeah, it's not peak vampire, like raw pat peak vampire, pretty much that we've ever seen on cinema. greatest designs of vampires and everything. They did need a big booty bitch vampire, but whatever.
Well, hey, bro. There's always the sequel for that.
You got Resident Evil 8 for that.
I want them to reboot Twilight, and Bella should be Megan Thee Stallion. That is.
No, wait. No. Make her Ice Spice.
Out.
Hey, you see the music video Princess Diana?
I'm not watching that.
If you put your face on the screen, you might get pink eye, my guy. So much
I'm gonna
ass
try
on
that
that
real
screen.
quick.
Jeff, can I go? Can I go now?
Oh wow, that's a lot of ass. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So I didn't know anything about this movie until I think it was either a comment or a tweet that was like, oh yeah, the Last Voyage of the Demeter. It's just Alien, but it's Dracula on a boat. And I was just kind of like, yeah, all right, I'd watch something like that. And the trailer turned out better besides the song. Anytime I hear Bullet with Butterfly Wings, I just think of Dead Space 2. So that rendition was just very weird to me. But it looks good. It doesn't look too spooky, so I might actually go to the theater and watch it. I don't feel like my skin's crawling or like I want to close my eyes and just never open them again, like Evil Dead. But it looks spooky. I like the period piece and the setting of it just being they're stuck on a boat. Although I feel like realistically Dracula would just kill them all in one night because it's like, probably gets dark pretty early and then they're just stuck there. So, but I'd be delighted to see how they combat Dracula to last like.
He's rationing his food.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Back in the day, it took months to get across the ocean.
Jesus, I can't. That's the real horror right there. Can you imagine being stuck at sea for months? Fuck, just no.
With the
It could be
Transylvanian?
worse.
No, not with fuck the vampires in general.
Is he rationing though? He did kill all the animals in one night.
Bro was hungry, but then he got smart.
Maybe.
He had the midnight munchies.
Then there was
He had
that
the
one
midnight
scene of the
munch.
guy burning, though, so maybe he was trying to turn them all into vampires or something. But this makes me curious because in the other iterations, Dracula makes it to America, and he makes it to his new house, and then he ends up trying to suck the blood out of the realtor's wife, and then the sun comes up, and then he dies, and that's the end of the movie. They really rush the ending, and at least Nosferatu, but makes me wonder if they're going to actually kill Dracula on the boat, or if they're just going to kill everybody.
It'll be a fake out.
But there is a child on the boat.
I'm gonna call it right now. Kid's gonna make it. Black dude's gonna make it to the end. He kills Dracula, but Dracula bites him, and he doesn't realize it. He gets converted at the last minute.
Okay.
That's my bet. Did you ever give your number, Dom?
Would that?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
I'm gonna copy you and also give it an 8.
Okay.
No, wait. Let me change it.
No, too late.
So,
Change it by 1.
so
It's my ass.
if the black dude becomes a vampire, does he then in turn get Dracula's new house?
I mean, we also need a Blade origin story. Score is 8.25.
Cool.
They should have played American Idiot by Green Day. Not remixed at all.
It's just the acoustic version.
No, it's the full
Oh,
black.
you just have the band on the boat.
in the background. Oh my god, he's sucking Green Day's blood. Well, you guys heard it here.
You're a magician?
I'm a magician, my guy.
This is how we got derailed the first fucking time.
God.
Just let Jeff finish, please.
The Last Voyage of the Diameter is
Demeter! Oh my god.
gets an
Yeah.
8.25 here from us. So comment down below. What do you think of Dracula? What do you think of boats? What do you think of hoes? And
Speaking of hosts.
He keep texting, I leave him on scene. Hottest bitch out and they know what I mean. Like, keep it a stack.